In my 7+ years of freelancing, I've realized that the sooner you figure out the core difference between freelancing mindset and job mindset, the better it is for you. Hi, my name is Atin, and today I'm going to be talking about the same core difference between job and freelancing, which, if you are able to grasp, you will save off probably 2 to 3 years in your journey. So let's begin. So I personally started out from a job background, and after doing 6 to 7 years of job, I shifted into freelancing. And what happened was, as I shifted into freelancing, I had that job mindset, and I initially in my 3 to 4 years, I continued with that mindset. So here's what happens in a job. You typically need too many skill sets. Even if you apply for a position, if you go to an interview, people ask you various questions if there is a technical interview, or if there is, even if interview related to your domain, there are certain skill sets or certain skills that you need to have. Okay. And again, based on your roles or positions, those skills might change. So if you are in a junior developer role, you need to know those many technologies or those many tools or whatever it is. But when if you apply for a lead position, apart from knowing all those things, you also need to have knowledge of other things. And again, 5 years back and 5 years now, skills have so previous skills have lost their charm, and those have been replaced by totally new skills, and it's ever changing. So again, job market is rapidly changing, and you need to have too many skills. Okay. So for an example, if you are trying to get a job into UI UX, if you still have a job mindset and you are into that field, I could figure out these are typical skills that you might need to have to get a good pay package. So for example, you need to have a knowledge of Sketch, Figma, Photoshop. You need to know about design systems. You need to know how to do user research, including interviews, surveys, data analysis, and other things. Then you also need to be knowledgeable about basic data visualization, persona creation, journey mapping, user flows, wireframing, visual design, user testing, prototyping, stakeholder management, running design sprints, material design, human interface designs, and whatnot. So this is what I could think of at the top of my mind. But on an average, if you think deep, for a job, you need to have more than 20 to 30 skills. Okay, if you want to get a good pay package. Also, it doesn't matter how much amount of work you do, how much time you spend. Even if you work 8 hours a day, 6 hours a day, or 30, or 20 hours a day, you will get the same salary most of the time. And you really cannot outsource your work easily when you are in a job. Sometimes it leads to conflict of interest, and sometimes it's not considered ethical also. So these are the basic things that go into your mind when you are in that job mindset, that you need to have too many skills. And yeah, basically it's skills, 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 skills. Okay. But when you switch over to freelancing, what you need to keep in mind is it is a business, and you need to again shift your mindset fundamentally. Okay. So the main thing that you need is to get more clients, because here you are in charge of and you are solely responsible for running your own freelancing show. So how you get clients is up to you. And if you do not get clients, but if you continue to have many skills, you still will not get those projects despite of how good you are. You need to know how to get more clients. So for that, you need to have marketing or sales knowledge, and after that you need to manage clients. These are the very crux of freelancing based core business, that you need to know how to get clients, and you need to know how to manage clients. You need to have some core skills for the services, for your core services or products that you are offering, and these again are divided into core skills and supporting skills. Then of course you can have other skills. So for example, in my case, since I'm a UI UX consultant or designer, whatever you call it, My core skills consist of wireframing, design systems, and UI design. And this I found out after thinking a lot and after the work that I have done. These are very core. 80% of the time, I end up doing these things. Then my supporting skills include basic creating basic flows. I need to have a knowledge of that, and then I also end up doing idea validation for most of the people. And my other skills include email marketing, sales funnel. So these help me in getting more business. Finally, all of my skills are a direct function of how much business I can get. And that's all you need to be worried about, because unless you have more business, you really cannot get more money. Consider one more example. So consider Parle G. So Parle G biscuit is a product, but if you notice, it's still the same product. There might be small changes, but the core skills or the core things that are needed to build that product remains the same fundamentally. Okay. Tools might be different, but those core things remain the same, and they might change, but not so soon. Your freelancing also, your the services or the products that you're providing is Parle G, and to build that Parle G, you only need certain skills, and typically you have those skills. Okay. But the main thing is how to get Parle G to so many people, okay? And that's where your marketing or sales knowledge comes in. Okay. So this is the fundamental thing about freelancing. Okay. And definitely you can charge more based on the time you are spending, or less based on, again, if your service is small, you can charge less. And also you can outsource. So in my case, if something comes up where person also needs to get development, so I tie up with a person, with a developer or a third party development firm, and then get it done. But I only focus on my thing, which is design and managing those clients. So this is a very core fundamental difference between freelancing mindset and the job mindset. And the sooner you realize it, the better off you are. So if you found this video useful, do like, share, subscribe. And if you find that this can be helpful to your friends, then share this with your friends. And if you want to know more, join me live in a webinar where I tell you the 3 secrets to launch or grow your profitable freelance design business.